My great-great-grandfather founded this farm, bought it in 1855. It was a dairy farm until about 1999.
We met in California. We met through his sister, actually, and we became friends. I liked his dry Midwest sense of humor. Corinne got engaged, and she wanted to get married here on the farm, so I flew out, and John was here, of course. And that's really where like our romantic relationship kind of started, was in this barn, actually, on this farm. And so we never would have thought, like, I have chills, I never would have thought we'd be full circle here doing what we're doing. I think that your folks were ready to figure out the transition for the farm, and so we had been thinking about that for a while, and the timing sort of all aligned, and it helped us sort of see more clearly, like, okay, this is a path we can take. We had to have some serious conversations about what's the next step for, not only for like our family, but also like, you know, do you want to open a winery? Like, because we bounced around ideas, and that was the one thing that we both got really excited about.
There is something to the whole go, go, go pace of life out west, and coming here and being able to slow down has been great. And I think that's what I was looking for even before like drought or fires or COVID. There's knowing that this existed, a little bit of a dream, thinking that I could just one day be back here and experience something that I loved throughout childhood. It was just a pretty magical place for me growing up, and wanting that for my kids too. Just the other night, just out pruning in the vineyard, it's peaceful, there's space around us, and it's very calming and relaxing, even through this work that we're doing. Love this. This is one of my favorite places to be. It's kind of like meditation. It's the Bob Ross quote. So like this one, I'll probably leave one cluster so I can see what the fruit quality will be, to focus on getting these guys bigger next year, and maybe more clusters next year. I gotta thin them out. So the hybrid grapes are developed so they can withstand the harsh winters of the Midwest. So the varietals we planted are Marquette, Petite Pearl, and Frontenac. They're pretty popular red varietals here. And then the whites that we planted are Le Crescent and St. Pepin.
Did we say our name of the winery? Did we say listen? Okay, so maybe we should say that out loud.
Yeah, we are John and Carrie of Wolf and Fox Winery here in New Holstein, Wisconsin. We're open for business as a tasting room in the barn now. So knowing that we had to sell it somewhere, and the ambiance of this barn, of course we got to taste wine in here. Like it's just sharing a glass of wine in this family barn just seemed right.
We have hosted quite a few weddings in the last 2 years, but we've also had other types of events. Live music, our barn concert gets folks out, all of our music lovers in the area. And then we're also working with a farmer friend of ours, Austin Pedon, with Prairie Folk Farm, to pasture sheep. We're pretty excited about all of the things that are happening on the farm.
My family has been out here for a really long time. My kids are the 7th generation to live on this farm. I had seen John at the hardware store, so I asked him about his boots. I knew what they were redback boots. I just needed some icebreaker. He told me they had a farm just south of here, and you know what their vision was, and it matched what I was interested in, and you know that's how we developed the pasture partnership. This is how I farm. I personally just think it produces some of the highest quality food. These animals are outside in the sun, breathing fresh air all the time. It's good for the land, it's good for the soil, I think it's good for the animal, and therefore good for the people who eat and partake in this style of farming.
Well, hey girls. You staying cool out here?
what I love and what feels right and why I'm excited to be here is that Midwesterners are just nice. They're nice. They don't take themselves too seriously. They know how to have a good time. And all of that just is such a, like, I feel welcomed here. We have seen people come out of the woodwork to lend a hand, give advice. We planted 900 vines, so an acre of vines, 5 different varietals, and people were out here just in the hot sun, in the rain, and people just arrive and they want to work. They just like put their gloves on and they just go do what needs doing.
Being here in this area since the 1800s, we've gotten to know everyone pretty well, and everyone knows our family pretty well, and so there's so much support.
My daughter and I came to see you at your vineyard in California.
Oh, okay.
I hope that people see that this area is an incredible place to come visit. Wolf and Fox has put in a ton of effort and thought into making their place what it is. It has a really rich history, and I think that folks should make Chilton and New Holstein a spot to visit.